Good afternoon. This is Keith Brown in Moultrie, Georgia with Cash Commodity Commentary. For Thursday, it's about 3:30 Eastern Time. The markets today pretty mixed, but we still saw some impressive moves today. In the cotton market, for instance, we did go up and nearly challenged the high for the move. I think the old high there was 77.49, and we got to 77.28 within 21 points. Then we fell back quite sharply, and we had resigned ourselves to the idea that the market would be down about 100 or so today. But lo and behold, late in the day, the market did snap back, and we closed about 30 ticks higher. Not much, you say, but to come back 100 to do that, when you get up off the ground and stand up, that's pretty and not only inspiring but certainly compelling. It just seems to me now the market can't help but try to knock out that 77.50 area, which would allow it to run up some more, I think, and then we should be cash pricing some cotton. Corn down today. Really everywhere today, but just sold off a little bit. I think the exports today weren't all that spiffy, but we were down a nickel. Certainly understandable. I think the corn has seen some pretty good demand destruction, although we're still above $8, so we're still at record highs, and we're really on tonight's close only 40 cents from making a new all-time high. So that's given the breadth and depth of the market. To jerk around 50 cents, that's not that big of a deal anymore. Just a few years ago, that would have been a big deal, a 50-cent move. Obviously, there were years we didn't move 50 cents the whole season. So that being said, we're not too concerned about the market, but I don't want to give you the wrong impression there. We should be $8 corn, you should be pricing some corn. We're looking out to next year around $6.80, and we think that probably should be pricing a little corn out there. Still got a long way to go to next year, of course. Wheat down somewhat today. Had a big move up in wheat because the Russians announced they may or may not do any export halts. But as a matter of fact, I think the last said they were not. But you can't believe the Russians, so anything can happen there. And I suspect we will see wheat try to trade even up a little bit today. It did go to not quite to a new high, I think, 865. Beans, however, did make a new high. November beans got uncorked today, went to 1771 in November, and then closed up about 14 cents. That is a new all-time high for those beans. We'd long said we had a projection of 1798. I think we'll get up in that area. And up in there, if you're still holding beans, have some beans. We might want to price a few. We're starting to really look out toward next year. But at this moment, I don't think we want to do really too much there. Fuel today down because less damage of the storm. A classic buy the rumor, sell the fact, and then the dollar being up. So tomorrow's Friday, end of the week, ahead of the long weekend. Let's see what it brings. Have any questions or comments, of course, give us a call at 1-800-910-1910. Thanks for listening.